Welcome back, everyone. This is Darkseid, and I'd like to introduce you to a new series of how to beat and go through Act 5 section per section. Today I'm going to focus on Act 5 1.1, which is Fair Play with Mr. Khan here, or what's his name? I forget these champs' names sometimes, guys. I don't know why. The reason I want to do this, and I want to get you guys prepared to see what are the best champs to bring, how many boosts, you're going to recommend. You're going to need some extra potions, and depending on what roster you're looking at. But I wanted to see each individual chapter because each one's going to be a little different, and it's going to offer a little different kinds of nodes and information. Like this one here is for the Iron Patriot. It's got enhanced fury and enhanced armor up, so that's not a big deal. Let's see, Gully special 2 is more likely energy resistant, not a big deal. There is Mr. Khan, Khan, whatever. Enhanced bleed. So you want to read a lot of these nodes kind of before you start. That's one of the biggest tips I could give you guys on starting any Act 5 chapter, subchapter. This Iron Man here, enhanced special 1, has recovery. So let's see. We'll go through one path and see what we think, and we'll go forward from there. But it looks like a smaller map, so it's not too bad. I know that there's a lot of you guys out there that are maybe just starting off or just getting into MCOC, but I've been doing this for 3 years. My prestige is over 7,000, and it's going to be close to 7,200 pretty soon when I R4 my Archangel, or it might be Dr. Voodoo. I'm not really sure, but I wanted to do this to help everyone out that is planning on finishing Act 5. But I'm going to do this at least 2 videos. So it's going to be 2 subchapters. So today we're going to do Act 5, Act 5, Chapter 1, Sub 1. 5.1.1, yeah. Alright, so let's see where we want to go. I just brought this team because Blade for me does just about anything. But I like, when I'm playing like a quest team, I actually like to bring a bunch of different people. And you know what? Let's do that, guys. Let me do this like I'm really playing this, and not just overpower everyone with Blade. But yeah, Act 5, Chapter 1. So it's fair play. Okay. So, I am going to bring, obviously, Blade. We're going to bring Ultron. We're going to bring Nightcrawler. We could bring Dr. Voodoo. And I would bring Spider-Man Stark for that nice and danger synergy. That does give me 2 tech champs, but that's okay. But it gives me a nice variety of other champs, 2 regen champs, 3 with Voodoo. So that's also a big tip if you're trying any one of these chapters. So this is one of my questing teams. I got Mother 3 in Alliance Quest, and so let's hit it. This is Gully. And again, we'll read this information. This is the other part. These are the active buffs. Alright. Special 2 bias. Okay, 40% resistance. The opponent gains 300 attack, but degenerates 100% of their max health over 60 seconds. The strength of the degeneration is affected by class relationships. Champion boost. So they got 100% boost and health. Attacking and health. More health. Sweet. Alright, well, I'd like to shred her, or I can do Voodoo. let's see what Blade does. But I will continue, guys, to do this all the way up to 5.4.6, which is with Ultron. Alright, so as long as you can see, Blade just tore it up. He just gobbled her up, spit her out, pretty much, because that's Blade. Blade is top right now. Blade is going to be the king for a while. We'll see how long that lasts. And anytime you guys are playing some of these quests and you're getting ready for them, have at least 15 energy refills just in case you'll need them down the line. And it's just something good to have on hand, which saves you time. And let's use my Ultron. Okay, special one deals 30% more damage. It cannot be blocked. Okay. All abilities trigger 20% more often. So maybe a Spidey Stark might be good because he does his auto evade or I evade at the same time. I actually like Gambit, guys. It's a great champ. Alright, so as you can see, as the actual node red, it gives you 300% of health, but it also does degen at the same time. So you want to get these quicks done, these fights done quicker. If you have some 4 stars, definitely use some boosts. That's what I would highly recommend. These also work out, these class special boosts, especially if you're using a certain champ for that quest. I right now don't need it. I'm going to use my Nightcrawler. But let's see what this one here. He gains Fury during a full moon. Okay, he is that. But see there, the flare. The opponent gains 300 attack but degenerates 100% of their max health. Cool. Alright. So that's why we're killing these people so much. And this is my R4 Nightcrawler, which I love. He's been a great champ to me. And I like him a lot, especially just fighting. See, he doesn't hit that hard, but because of the nodes, both champs are powered up. So you're not going to have much trouble with this one here, with 5.1.1. But again, just be careful. Bring a nice array of champs. That's going to diversify yourself when you're fighting these different people. Let's see what rogue. Alright, so we got a stun immune champ, okay. Power drain, special attacks drain up to 100%. Starts with power of 2. Alright, cool. Nice. I learned to fight stun immune guys a long time ago. And if you haven't learned it yourself or you're just starting, take your time. Take your time, there's no rush. Boom. Now Ultron, I don't worry about. He's at 54%. Once it gets below 50, he'll regen up to 75%. It's not a problem at all. Kang, that's why I couldn't pronounce him. It was Kang. I don't know why I couldn't pronounce Kang. He just in my mind, he's old. He was one of the bosses way back when. Alright, so all abilities trigger percent more often. Critical. Okay. To me, when I see that, it's nothing special. Just basically means if you get hit, he's going to wreck you. So let's not try to get hit. But yeah, guys, if you saw my last video, right now I have a goal. And that is to reach 1,000 subscribers to my channel. So if you're liking what you see, and like I said, I am going to post 2 videos per day starting tonight, or starting tomorrow, because I'll upload them in the morning. And they're going to be from Act 5.1 all the way to 5.2, 5.3, and 5.4. And I mean each individual section. And I'll do that for you guys, because I know you appreciate what I do. and I appreciate all the support and appreciation that you give me, and that's what keeps me doing what I do. So I'm gonna do that because I've had a lot of requests on that. All right, so we got Mr. Hawkman. He's got 100% attack, bleed. Yeah, I don't care about your bleed. I'll block his bleed. If it says unblockable, that's different. You're gonna get damaged either way. But if it doesn't, it's not a big deal. And again, because of these flare nodes, you're gonna kill these guys quick. So you might not even need a boost unless you have like a 4-star that is not 550. Then you might need some boosts just in case. Here we're gonna fight Kang. Kang, guys, with him a big tip. He's got a big uppercut, which I might get hit. And then he also has his special 1 and special 2. Alright, so pretty much simple. More health, more boost, more power-ups. And we can just kill him hopefully quicker with this guy. I've gotten so used to using Blade in everything. It's like nothing else exists. Which is kind of crazy, I know. That is that. Cool. Alright, so now you guys know. This is the first match, the first little sub-chapter in Act 1. Now you see what it's about. Now, let's go to the next one. Act 1, weaponized. Same champs. Like what Mama says, if it ain't broken, don't fix it. Okay, so let's look around. Let's see what's on these nodes. All or nothing. Anytime you guys see all or nothing, you want a power drain or power lock champ. So I got a Dr. Voodoo, that's perfect. Gambit, power gain increases, alright. Enhanced special 2s. I don't see anything really difficult, but still, let's take a look. So I'm excited. I haven't played 5.1 in a while, and I like to go over this content again. Okay, here's the real buff. The champion starts with 5,000 armor rating, but the opponent reduces the armor by 200 with each hit. Okay, so basically, you want to make sure not to get hit. You want to make sure that you parry, you evade, and you intercept as much as you can. And do not be afraid of these opponents. Trust me. That's a big part of this game. Psychologically, you don't want to be afraid of them. I know it sounds kind of weird. I actually have Gwenpool in R4, and she's a fantastic, amazing champ. Better than I ever thought. And when I don't have Blade in my Lion's Quest, I always bring Gwenpool. Because Blade right now, in the books, is the best bleed champ. Gwenpool was the best, but he was replaced. And he is just so powerful. Okay, so anyone who's watching the video, you guys have seen this. You guys have seen that debuff, that buff, the active buff for the actual chapter. You've seen it through MODOK's lab. So it's nothing different, nothing real special. But again, if you want to make sure that you're successfully going through these fights, making these guys die quicker, just boost it up, man. It's no worries. So let's read it again. The champion starts at 5,000 armor rating. Alright, so basically when I hit him, he doesn't create that much damage, but every time I hit him, the rating, their armor rating by 200 with it goes down by 200. So if I hit him 10 times, it goes down 2,000, goes down to 3,000, and so on. So let's try Mr. Voodoo. Just because I haven't played with him in a while. I like Voodoo a lot too. His regen is just, you know, at the beginning of every fight, it's really cool and very handy. And his special too is just awesome. Now that doesn't happen usually. I guess that power train isn't working. I don't know. That's kind of what tricked me out there for a second. That's alright. If I win the match, I'll come back and you know, hopefully regen him in the next fight or something. Alright. Sloppy fight, but I got it done. That was kind of odd. That special 2 didn't seem to affect him. I don't know why. Alright, so we'll go up to Venom. Let's read his information. All buffs for this champ last 40% longer. Enemies nullify effects have a 95 chance to fail. Enemy nullify effects. Alright, so anybody that does any kind of nullify effects will not work against this champ. 845. I don't know about that one. Alright, let's try this one here. I think at 845 health I probably would die there, but I don't know. Who knows? So as you can see, I'm not hitting him as hard because of his armor, but I'm already 15 hits in. His armor rating is down to 2000, and I'm baiting his special 2 just like that. This Nightcrawler does some real good damage. Now I'm getting into the serious hits. Sloppy fight, but hey, it's okay. I got the job done. Let's see who's next on the roundup. Mr. Wolverine, Old Man Logan. What a great movie. I've seen that 3 times probably. Man, loved how it finished too. I mean, I felt like jumping to the screen and killing him myself. He was just so wore out. Healing abilities. He doesn't have heal block. Well, maybe if I keep hitting him hard, he'll die. No, I liked it. X-23, you know, being a clone from him. I thought that was great. Just the way they did that. He's doing regen, just not a lot. Thought he'd be doing a lot more than this. And guys, keep in mind, if you're watching a video and you're new or intermediate, you know, just kind of beginning or been playing for a little bit, these are R4 champs, so I'm making it look a lot easier than what it is. Alright, Spider-Man, Cap. Let's go with Cap, because you guys already saw me fight a Spider-Man. I could fight anybody, guys, it don't matter. There's only a few champs that give me a little trouble. One of them's Yondu, and the other one's like Green Goblin. sometimes depending on what node they're on. But besides that, everyone else is okay. But it's probably because I haven't fought them as much. Is that enough? Yep. Cool. Still took 28 hits though. So I basically obliterated his armor. Alright, we got the War Machine. Armor rating, yep. Enhanced Special 2 cannot be blocked. Okay, cool. I like his Special 2, that rocket shoulder thing. So, who do we want to use? Who do we want to use? You know what? Let's use metal against metal. Get my Ultron back. Back up in health. Can we do it? Yeah, I think so. True story, guys. War Machine was actually my first 4-star champ. And it was between him or Scarlet Witch on who I could take to 550. I had to choose Scarlet Witch because it was more about gameplay than prestige. But that's just how it is. And I don't regret it, to be honest with you guys. He's a great champ. They're both great champs. Boom. So Ultron, when you're playing him, he's going to regen after every fight. So let's bring him to the next fight. Play with Gambit. This one had another special. No, he just had power gain. Okay. I thought I read somewhere that he had an unblockable. I think I was looking at somebody else. So if it's working right, my Ultron should start kicking into regen pretty soon. Yeah, that's the thing about this game sometimes. It doesn't work properly. Because he should automatically go into regen mode and actually start regenning. Because whenever we play map 6, that's why I use him. I don't ever have to use any potions when it comes to him. Yeah, this guy is interesting. The Spider Stark. And I say interesting because he's a really powerful champ. And he could do just about anything. Can't wait to dupe this guy, seriously. He might even be my next 565 whenever that happens. We got the Quackman. You know what, I'm going to bring in Voodoo. See if we could heal some of that energy. Maybe I could survive for a minute, for a few seconds, I don't know. Alright, we got a little bit back. Cool. No. Bad one. That was a bad mistake. I actually didn't know, guys, that this guy made noise every time you hit him. Because usually I'm watching like Netflix or Hulu while I'm playing. And I thought it was interesting, man. It sounded like, I mean, it was a duck, but it was just kind of weird. I'm like, why in the hell would they ever put that kind of sound noise into a game like this? Or why even bring Howard the Duck into the game, period? I mean, I liked the movie when I was a kid, but that was about it. Alright, so what do we got here? Same thing. So, can the Nightcrawler do it? I think he can. Can I solo him in one fight? I don't know. I like the parry, guys. I know a lot of you are like, you know, you should do some interceptions and stuff. Yeah, maybe I will. That's our cat. It's a half Maine Coon. Not bad, 26 cents. Okay. Alright guys, well this does it for this section here. Just to recap what we did today, and I'm going to do a video for 2 more right after this for Act 5, Chapter 1. So we did a quick run through Fair Play, showed you exactly what to expect with the flare nodes, and then on Chapter 5.1.2 Weaponized, we also showed you what you need as far as champs going in and what kind of nodes are in that chapter itself. So in my next video we're going to go into Back and Forth and Taunted with Venom. So this is Darkseid signing out. If you liked what you saw, please hit the like and subscribe button. I will be back in a few minutes. Thank you very much.